Here today, the show. I'm out here today. I wanted to talk about the NRX rod. This is the 802C. It's a medium power, but I guess I want to talk about why, some people are like, why do they want so much? Why do they sell so good? What is it about them? I'm gonna try to show you what I think it is. Now, me personally, I've bought 3 now. I won't be buying any more NRX rods, but a lot of guys still swear by these rods. And I think this is why, and I'm gonna show you in this video. They are a very versatile rod. They're very sensitive. They can get the job done almost doing anything. Can you get the job done with other rods? Sure you can. But with this rod, this is 802, I'm gonna go from little bitty baits all the way up to big baits. Hello everybody, welcome to the show. Bass and Bonsai, summertime, one of our last videos in the summertime. You are looking at me through different eyes, trust me. This is Don Arney had commented about on the channel. You guys don't think I ever check and read what you guys say, good or bad, about how he didn't like the frame rate, this and that. I don't know a ton about the GoPro. All I know is I was told originally, and I figured it'd be best to do 4K videos, right? Well, with the GoPro, I can only do like 15 frames per second is all it allows with 4K. Well, he's suggesting I try it in 1080, which we're set at now at 60 frames per second. Resolution, he's saying pretty good, should be pretty good, and it won't have, I guess, it'll pick up, whatever better. So this video, we're trying this way. You guys comment, let me know what you think. Is this video quality better than previous videos? If it is, I'll stick with this. Doesn't matter to me. It's actually better for me. It takes up less memory on my SD card, the setting we're set at right now. But what we're doing today, we are fishing the NRX rods. I'm going to kind of go through them paces again. I've kind of done a video on 802, this 803, and possibility of looking to get an 804. Still, the 804 means it's still going to be 6'8", but it's an actual, not a medium heavy, it's a heavy action. So, or possibly even a little longer rod, but a heavy action, to something to go with, or replace my heavy action Conqueror rod, which I really don't think I'm going to probably replace that rod, but I'm thinking about it, if I can find a deal on an NRX rod. So anyway, buckle up and hang on. Let's put these NRX rods through their paces on what they can and can't throw, or they can pretty much throw anything. And is the price worth it for you? I'll say right off the bat, they're still like 530 bucks is what it costs to buy one new. With tax, you're looking about 560. You can find them used for around $350 shipped usually, somewhere around that area, depending on the age and shape they're in. And they're still like a lifetime guarantee on these rods. So are they worth it? That's pretty much up to you. I'm just kind of telling you what they can and can't do. One thing is, if you buy a lineup of NRX rods, that's all the money. As far as big money, you'll have to spend for rod and reels. Their lifetime guarantee, one breaks, send it off, get another one. I just fished a video on backup, so you kind of want to have backup stuff. You may want to have just cheaper stuff in case one of the NRXs does break. You can send it off and you're not out of that rod until it does come back, because I wouldn't suggest having multiple NRX rods as backup. That's a lot of money. Anyway, let's see what we can do. Starting with chatterbaits, we'll go from there. Well, we got wind changing. It's almost dead calm at times. Kind of cloud, not cloud. I don't even know what's going on. But I'm going to show you real quick. Even if we don't catch a fish for this video, we're checking out resolution on the GoPro and the NRX rods. This is 803C with the 30 MGL Aldebaran, capable of throwing that bait, which is hard to throw with traditional gear, bait casting gear. So, whoa. Like I said, it's hard to throw. So, I'm going to slow this boat down, first of all. I'm going to show you now. It may not be your first choice, but it's very capable. See how we throw it right along that bank, no problem. I'm trying to catch you guys a fish. This bite went from tough to almost impossible. But with the NRX rods, they kind of are that all around what I call all around. They're capable of pretty much throwing anything you'd want to throw. Now maybe not at the higher, you know, the far ends of the spectrums, but you can throw finesse stuff, you can throw heavy stuff, and everything in between, like real well. Like they don't just kind of get by, like they'll do it. They're capable rods. So I really thought, I just bought this one. I was looking for an 802, come across this deal on the 803, and was like, well, I'll get it, maybe a chatterbait rod. But I honestly can throw 16th ounce. So what I could also use this for sure is when I want to go just a little bit bigger jig, you know, 1/8 ounce, or, you know, whatever on bottom bouncing. And it's still, I like it for chatterbaits, buzz baits. What I really like is if it caught a fish. You see we're getting pretty, I don't know, pretty far cast. You know, it's not going to cast all the line off like a 1/2 ounce rattle trap or 3/4 ounce rattle trap would, or chatterbait, but it'll plenty far enough to get it out there, let it sink, you know, on your finesse soft plastics. Probably, I would draw the line probably at 1/4 ounce hard baits. It'll probably throw 1/8 ounce, but then you're getting into the treble hook thing. If it, you know, your hard baits, when they get too small and a medium heavy, the power and yanking and keeping them hooked up is where the only downside to the, you know, once you get in the medium heavy, whether it be NRX or any of them. Let's say like, well, almost any of your square bills, your standard 1.5s or up, I wouldn't have a issue with throwing it. I may click that drag back just a hair to keep from, you know, maybe horsing them too much, to where if there's a little give, it'll be in the drag where I'm not worried about the line breaking. I'm just worried about pulling those smaller trebles out of a fish's mouth. We're in that midday funk. And we've actually, well, we got a backlash there. We've got the clouds. We've got like a haze, so it's not full-on bright sun. But like it's still, the heat is there and there's no wind. There we go. I waited way too long on that fish. I had a backlash. So we didn't really get a test. Wow, that's a good bass. We did not test the sensitivity necessarily. Maybe that's part of it. I need to let that worm just set and do its own thing. That fish is coming right at us. That's a nice one. Oh, he's got the worm. May have to cut the hook on that dude. Get over here and let me see what I need to do with you. Whoa. Get over here. Yep. Oh! Get up here. That's a 15-pound test, so I'm not really worried about losing the fish or breaking it. What I'm worried about is putting too much pressure and hurting this fish. So now is where I need to do operation. Do I just cut the line? Hopefully it comes out on its own. Got him off, unhurt. No problemo. Nice giant largemouth bass on an NRX rod. I'm gonna get a pick and we're gonna turn him loose. Okay, one last look. Probably a 3-pounder. No need to weigh it. Let's get it back in the water. I don't want to mess around with it. Swim right off. Yeah, I'm just showing you basically that this reel is that capable, or the rod with this reel, but with a capable reel to throw the very small stuff. But I'm gonna go right back to, well, I think now that the wind's picked up here, I can catch another bass out of here. What I really like the 803 for are the 1/2 ounce or 3/8 ounce or 1/2 ounce chatterbaits. Z-Man chatterbait. Could be the jackhammers like I have, the customs, the pros, or the originals. 1/2 ounce or 3/8. Color just depends on the water you're fishing. I love this rod, and then this rod and reel combo for that. Lightweight, sensitive, got plenty of power and everything to get the job done. Now I just need to catch a fish on it. Okay everybody, we only caught the one big bass, but I'm putting into this video. I'm kind of just giving you a heads up on the NRXs and a test out. Let me know what you think of this frame resolution stuff. But I'm going to end it with the TRD. I wanted to say this was a 1/16 ounce, but the more I've used it, this may be 1/10 of an ounce, which it's still pretty lightweight. Ned rig, Ned head, then with the TRD on it. But this is the BFS XG with the 802C. I'm just giving you an idea how it'll cast. Now the wind is blowing. I passed over something right out here in the middle. I think I can get on the crappie is what I'm going to end this video with. But I'll give you an idea of how far you can cast just a normal, like a Ned type bait. We got a little bit of wind with this, but so it casts the Ned rig plenty far enough. 802C. I'm gonna try to reel it slow, see if I can't catch a crappie. Oh, I had a hit in the TRD. I'm gonna throw this one out and let it sit. So as we get out of here, that's our new Hercules 8-strand braid. 802C, TRD. Check out. Let me know, comment, make sure and comment after this. This is going to be a short video. But what do you think of the quality, the resolution after watching that fish catch and that kind of stuff? Is it better than the 4K or not? This is the first video I've done in the 1080 on a 60 frames per second. Well, alright guys, that's it. I'm out. Thanks for watching guys. Make sure to comment. Let me know what you think about these NRX rods, your take on them. Will I buy any more? I don't know. I'm debating on an 804C. I don't want any longer rods. They're still a little tip heavy. They are awesome rods. I'm the kind of person though I like changing up over the years, you know, every so often. So I don't know. What is that? There's one thing that I will say. I should comment about this. The only negative, well, as I get out of here, the only negative other than the cost on the NRX rods are those recoil guides. Your first 3 are like standard, but I'm not sure if they're tangle free or not. Sort of are, I think. But then it comes in these recoil things, and even the tip. These suckers will get tangled fairly easy. That's the only downside. It's lightweight. I think they look pretty nice, but they're not the greatest guides on the market today, I don't think. All right, get out of here, go bass and bonsai somewhere else. I'm going to try to catch you one more fish of any kind, and I'm gone. I'm getting too hot. I'm trying to keep the sun facing this way because the back of my neck is on fire. We got lucky today, caught a few, or caught the one big one. But anyway, yeah, get out of here. I'm done. I'm buckling up and buckling out of here.